Alrighty then, folks, we are back with some more Super Robot Wars X. So this is the intermission screen. We'll spend some time on here, but for at least the first couple, it'll be very slow. But first things I want to do is I want to actually go and get the, there's some downloadable content stuff that I got because I pre-ordered it. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll do that next time, because we actually have to finish this interlude before we can get that. Which is confusing, but whatever. So... Pilot list and mech list, I don't really think I have to explain. It's basic stuff. Surge just shows you what stuff does, which, like, Attune, which is the thing the Sparrow has. Super useful. So this is just accuracy to 100%. This doesn't guarantee a hit. It just makes it much more likely. Yeah. We'll go through some of that stuff later. It's unimportant. Skill program. Well, I should probably... The skill tree leads into the skill program, but the main thing is the skill tree. See those tack points we got? If we wanted to, we could trade those in for abilities. Like potential, which is really freaking good. Because the weaker the unit, the weaker the character gets, like the less HP they have, the better stats they get. So people with like potential 10, once they get to half health, their skills double. Once they get to 20%, I believe it quadruples, but I could be wrong. And there's some other stuff like Proud Ace, which is super useful. Hit and Run, also really good. That's insanely good. I've never found this useful, but I've seen it used really well. But I'm not the kind of person who plays the game again, so something like this isn't as great. And Lucky Star might be good. I don't remember what Fortune does. Oh, and I was confused about this in the first time I played V, but basically if we buy this, it gives us one potential, so we could add that to the character. This doesn't allow us to add potential to everyone. So, like, we spend 100 on this, we get one potential, and we could bump up a character's potential by going to skill program, and then, you know, like, we give them, say, one potential, and since she's at potential 5 right now, if we gave her one potential, she'd be at potential 6. Though she's probably, since she's at 5 right now, she'll probably get to 10 by the end of the game, most likely. Then there's also parameters, which, you know, can be useful, but mainly I only see these ones as useful, and I generally don't do that unless I have a ton of points. And then there's also special, which gives us some abilities, but I think only certain characters can learn them. So it's not as useful as you'd think, but you can make some really good synergies that way. There's also power parts, which are basically accessories. So we have this Odic Talisman. It's the only thing we have right now. We'll get the special gift later, which will give us more, but we're going to equip this just because why not? That means everything we do will have a 10% chance better. I think that also increases our chance to dodge by 10%. And, oh, and then there's customization. So, despite the saying customization, it's more of like upgrades. So basically you spend money to upgrade your suit. Once you get a suit to 50% upgrade, it gets a special ability, and then I think once you complete it, or once the pilot aces, I can't exactly remember, you get another ability. But, you don't have to get, like, 1 bar to 50%. We'd have to get literally, like, half to 50. Though, that being said, that doesn't mean we couldn't just, like, dump everything into HP and energy if we wanted. We don't have the money for that, but... And then I believe this would also get them to 50%, but I could be wrong. It'd probably be, like, something like that, knowing me. But, if I remember correctly, for her loadout is very close to what Zeta's was in V. So what we'd probably want to do is max that out. Oh, it actually gives us a little bit less than V. That's cool. And we'd probably do something like that, because that would mean she would dodge really well, and she would hit really well. And if she did get hit, she'd have some defense. But we wouldn't count on her getting hit. Weapon, every point you put into it increases damage by, I think, 100? Yeah. So, like, if we dumped that, it would increase everyone by that much. Usually I upgrade the main character to full damage like that, because wow, that is super goddamn expensive. But the main character is going to be used in literally every battle we have in the game, besides some select special ones. So upgrading her completely is always a good idea. But yeah, so that's just the basics. We'll get more in depth in that eventually. Like, we can't do sub orders, but once we unlock those, we'll start doing those immediately because you need those to ace everyone. Optional parts, when we get optional parts, will help. When we get more people, we can change pilots, but certain suits you can't, and I'm pretty sure the main character is that way. And I don't know about Vault. I don't remember it from the last one, but I'm probably just forgetting about it. But anyway, let's continue. So I was changing the title on my video. I don't know who you are. But because of the hair, we know he's a shonen protagonist. And he's probably our next pilot. Also, those guys are definitely Nazis. Definitely Nazis. Also creepy. Alright, yeah, this is from some... Oh, is this from Maz? I don't remember this, but I haven't seen the more recent series, so it's entirely possible. Please tell me this is the Maz from the Netflix original. That'd make me so happy. I know it isn't, but... And Dogma is the magic power-ness. I don't think we'll ever get it explained, but I'm imagining it's the same from Dragon's Dogma that allows you to climb on giant monsters and kill them. Or, you know, if you played Dragon's Dogma online, you have that one ability that knocks people in the air constantly and it annoys everyone you're playing with. Favorite ability in that game. It's the only reason I played Priest. I like the Sparrow already. Machine wasn't the other main character choice, was it? Also, this is scenario 1, so I think we have to finish the interlude after to get the bonus content. I thought the last one was, but that was probably 0. Alright, so Dogma and Magic are technically different. Good to note. Luckily, we have a strawman character to explain everything to us. Then again, with a game like this, we need it. I am also super confused. So I'm assuming she's also a water sorcerer, but then she has fire, so... who knows? Yeah, just hide. It'll be fine, kid. Oh! Okay, so they are mixing the series. Because Brave Express Corp is the train company from Maz. Okay, so we are going with the Otherworlders first. Or the, like, alternate dimension idea first. Gotcha. Knowing this is probably, like, some Fey realm. Where, like, all these people are slightly magical. And if you're slightly magical, you're born in the Fey realm. If you're not, you're born in normal world. And that normal world has more giant robots than this one does. And, like, the auto warlocks or whatever they're called are a combination of otherworld tech and magic. Oh, hey, we have to use all of Zelgard's weapons. Why couldn't that have been the reason used in the other one? And who are you? Alright, you're question mark, question mark, question mark. And you have one attack. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, you can attack after that. That's cool. I thought you weren't able to. So we have to kill 2 people to get, what was that ability called? Tempesta? So, can you move close enough to attack? You can. Oh, I should have checked your spirit abilities. Dude's definitely evil. Also, I love the wannabe gun tanks. Alright, but knowing me, that's probably what inspired the gun tank. Alright, yeah, so we're using her as the finisher. Basically, we're just gonna kill people with her while... So we can generate some moral and get that SR credit. Alright, it's probably our little brother. Not like a boyfriend or anything, don't get excited. Focus. I love this ability. I don't use it very much, but this thing's great. And we can also attune him because Sparrow has it. Or should I say Spearow? But I like Sparrow more because Spearow's the Pokemon. No, that is Sparrow, isn't it? Yeah, and he's out of range, so he can't attack back. That can be easily sorted, though. Oh, and he can attack back on this one. Cool. 1% hit chance. Yeah, we just need one more kill to get Tempesta. I'm doing it to guarantee the hit. Because it's guaranteed kill, then we get the next ability. I swear he said wicked as I killed him. That's just weird. So we need 50 score, I believe it is, to get the next level in, or to become an ace, and then you need 80 to become a proud ace, which is, or great ace, or whatever they call it, which is just the next level up. She has 6 right now, so that can be useful. And if, for certain enemies, I think we can, like, if we just attack like that, no, we can't. Oh, it's because we've already moved her. If we hadn't already moved her, we would be able to do a support attack with her. So we would be able to do a secondary attack while this guy's attacking. It's like, say we attack, then she would attack, and then we would attack. We don't want that, though. I will get a kill with him once I get the SR point. Just so you guys can see what it is, but the point's more important at this point. And the reason I'm also assuming that he's actually a bad guy is he only has 1 attack. So he's not actually gonna go. Or you know what? Let's kill him. Yeah, that guy needs to get some self-confidence. I mean, seriously. Hey, Tempesta. Well, I don't have to do anything. There's a 30% chance to hit. Though I believe it carries over. Oh, for 1 turn, yeah, so this carries over, so we have a 30% extra dodge and a 30% extra hit chance for the whole turn. Oh, okay, they're AI. That makes... I thought they were robots, but I wasn't going to say anything. But... So if you didn't know, I did some translation work way back in the day. My current Japanese is really, really rusty. But at one point I was pretty good at it. And I did an evasion, makes me sad. That's also why you want SR points, is money. Don't worry, you won't improve to... Or you won't have your entire thing till a mid-season upgrade. What do you have? You have focus too, right? Yeah, why not? Also, his focus is cheaper than hers. So we're just gonna skip his battle. I'm kind of leery about having him get kills, but I'm pretty sure his kills will transfer over to whoever fills his place unless he does join us. Similar to how the Zero Fighter did it for Yamada and V. So I'm okay with killing people, I feel bad doing it. Not about the murder part, that's completely fine. I mean the fact that I'm wasting points that I could be giving the main character. And acing them is the important thing. That guy's definitely coming back as an enemy. Either he'll be an enemy who joins us if we do a specific thing, or he's just straight an enemy. You're a goddamn parrot. I like this kid. Oh, I clipped the mic, my bad. I like this guy. He's good. I'm pretty sure it's that tree from the intro. Woo, we can finally get those things. Alright, so... I might buy the DLC if I feel like it, but it involves buying like Singapore money and a bunch of other stuff, so... kind of a pain in the ass. Unless somebody who's watching this lives in Singapore and wants to buy me a bunch of PSN cards. I won't say no if you do. That ironically actually did work on, I believe, or on 0081. I was like, I'm too lazy to go buy these things. Unless somebody wants to buy it for me. And somebody's like, yeah, sure. You just sent me a code for $20 in yen. It was great. But then again, if you're in Singapore, you've probably already beaten this, so probably won't be watching. I'm coming at this like, what, 3 weeks late? Yeah, now we have a ton of money and a ton of attack points, which I will of course squander because I don't know how to use them correctly. I'll probably buy like 5 potentials, get her up to potential 10. Just so when there's battles where she's alone, she's super good. Well, anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the episode, you should like. If you didn't, you should dislike. We'll be back tomorrow for some more. Good night.